Trump says U.S. will take over the Gaza Strip.
The worst mass shooting in Sweden's history.
Bustling production atmosphere at the beginning of the year.
Hello everyone, you're watching today's news on NTV channel. My name is Đăng. Let's get started. U.S. President Donald Trump made an unexpected announcement stating that the United States will take control of Gaza Strip and improve its economy after relocating Palestinians to other countries.
Trump's statement was made during a joint press conference with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu in Washington.
The U.S. will take over the Gaza Strip, and we will do a job with it too. We'll own it and be responsible for dismantling all of the dangerous unexploded bombs and other weapons on the site, level the site and get rid of the destroyed buildings, level it out, create an economic development that will supply unlimited numbers of jobs and housing for the people of the area. Something really spectacular is done.
However, Trump did not answer questions about how and on what authority the U.S. could take control of Gaza, a land that once housed over 2 million people but is now mostly devastated. If the U.S. does physically establish a presence in Gaza, it would contradict decades-old U.S. policy of avoiding military deployment in the region. Additionally, it opposes the view of the majority of the international community, which considers Gaza part of the Palestinian state. Previously, Trump also made a shocking proposal to permanently resettle Palestinians from Gaza to neighboring countries. However, leaders of Arab nations have firmly rejected this proposal.
The Prime Minister had just signed a directive emphasizing the need to focus on key tasks after the Lunar New Year 2025 to ensure the achievement of socio-economic development goals.
The Prime Minister requires involved ministries, agencies, localities, organizations and individuals to focus immediately on handling work, boosting socio-economy, ensuring national defense, security and social order after the Lunar New Year holiday. This includes the project proposal for socio-economic development in 2025, aiming for growth of 8% or higher. The Prime Minister requested close monitoring of important commodity and service markets to timely balance supply and demand, stabilizing market prices, in the same time, proactively resolving obstacles for projects, especially key national projects, accelerating the progress of strategic transport projects, airports, seaports, highways, striving to exceed the goal of 3,000 kilometers of expressways by the end of 2025.
Sweden experienced its deadliest mass shooting in history, leaving 11 people dead. The gunman is believed to be among the casualties.
The mass shooting occurred at an educational center in Örebro at 12:33 p.m. on February 4th, local time. The Swedish Justice Ministry confirmed the suspect was among those who died at the scene, but the motive and type of weapon used remain unclear. Police stated that the suspect was not linked to any gangs and likely acted alone. However, they do not rule out the possibility of other suspects being involved. Investigations at the crime scene are ongoing. The shooting comes as the 10.5 million nation is struggling with increasing gun violence and one of the highest rates of gun-related violence per capita in the European Union. In 2024, at least 40 people have been shot dead in Sweden.
Coming up next are some updated news.
Following the announcement from the Ministry of Industry and Trade, the chairman of Nghệ Province's People's Committee has tasked the Department of Planning and Investment to urgently complete the procedures for approving the investment policy and selecting an investor for the Queen Lap LNG thermal power plant project in the first quarter of 2025. In accordance with legal processes, the project, located in Queen Lap Commune, Hoang Mai Town, has a capacity of 1,500 MW with a total investment of about $2.15 billion. The project is expected to be put in operation by 2030.
With a 9-day break, The Tet Lunar New Year holiday was an ideal time for families to travel. Favorable weather contributed to increased visits for sightseeing and entertainment, leading to a larger influx of visitors to Nghệ An compared to last year, according to reports from Nghệ An's Department of Tourism. During the 9-day holiday, from the December 26th of the Lunar New Year to the 5th day of the Year of the Snake, the province welcomed more than 430,000 visitors, including 138,000 overnight tourists. Total tourism revenue is estimated at 479 billion VND.
The National Tourism Administration reported that Vietnam has the highest tourism recovery rate in Southeast Asia in 2024. Last year, Vietnam welcomed 17.6 million international visitors, recovering 98% compared to pre-COVID-19 levels in 2019. According to statistics from Agoda, Vietnam and Malaysia are the leading destinations in the region for environmentally sustainable tours. Vietnam has 3 cities among the top 10 most attractive ones for this type of travel, which are Da Nang, Nha Trang and Ho Chi Minh City. The number of international guests searching for accommodations increased by nearly 140% compared to the same period previous year, with nearly a 300% rise in visitors from China.
After the Lunar New Year's holiday, businesses in Nghệ An have resumed full production. Some companies even began shipping products as early as the second day of Tet to meet demand.
Nearly 8,000 workers from 4 factories of Minh An Group in Nghệ An province have resumed production after the Tet holiday to fulfill orders from partners signed until mid-year.
Tet bonus this year was higher than previous years, with over 13 million Vietnamese dons for the 13th month bonus. Everyone is diligently getting back to work right on the first day of the new year.
All workers are aware of the factory's plan, and everyone is working very seriously and efficiently. The factory's order is confirmed until the end of June 2025.
Daily, dozens of trucks transport NPK fertilizers from the warehouse to various locations. This year's spring rice production season began earlier as farmers planted before the Lunar New Year. Therefore, the NPK Savang fertilizer plants team had to work during the Tet holiday to ensure timely supply of materials for farmers tending to the rice after Tet.
Since the second day of Tet holiday, our company has had to ship goods daily to meet the need for rice care and fertilization.
Overall, as of today, many companies and factories in industrial parks in Nghệ An province have resumed production and business after Tet holiday. In particular, the Nghệ An VSIP and WHA industrial parks have achieved over 90% operational capacity.
This is the end of the show today. Thank you for watching.